We have had many more cases than that for people who were never tested. Donald Trump is tested for coronavirus every day because he is the president of the United States, and also because he is the president of the United States. Donald Trump is tested for humanity every day, and he is tested for decency every day. And he always tests negative for both of those conditions, as he did yesterday on Mother's Day, which presents the most elemental test of decency for men in relation to their mothers, if they're still with us, or the mothers of their children. Donald Trump's public presidential Mother's Day observance was simply a tweet that said, "Happy Mother's Day." The most impersonal possible notation of the day by a president of the United States. He spent what, according to Twitter, must have been the entire day tweeting with 126 tweets. That means a tweet every few minutes. So there was nothing in the public record of the day to indicate that Donald Trump in any way acknowledged Mother's Day with the mother of one of his children who lives in the White House. Donald Trump has another mother of another one of his children who lives on the West Coast, and a third mother of his first set of 3 children. Decency demands that any man, divorced or not, say something nice to or about, preferably both, to and about, the mother of his children, or about all of the mothers of all of his children on Mother's Day. Couldn't be simpler. And humanity demands that on Mother's Day, when thousands of mothers in America are dying or dead from coronavirus, and thousands of Americans are experiencing their first Mother's Day without those thousands of mothers, basic human decency and humanity demand an acknowledgement of that from the President of the United States, of that loss. From the President of the United States, whose job it is to try to save those mothers from the grip of coronavirus. If you lost your mother to coronavirus, you now have a public guarantee that Donald Trump did not give you or your mother a thought yesterday, because he was obsessed with spreading lies about President Obama instead. Today's test of decency for the President of the United States came in the Rose Garden, and he failed it miserably once again, as he always does in press briefings, because he could not maintain the basic decency of a respectful exchange with reporters, as usual. But today, when a reporter showed Donald Trump that she is stronger than he is and fought back against his indecency, Donald Trump showed that his indecency is matched by his cowardice. And he just fled the stage. And that was the best moment in a White House briefing in a very long time, possibly ever during the Trump administration. The hero of that moment, the woman whose clarity and strength drove Donald Trump from the stage, Weijia Zhang of CBS News, and Caitlin Collins of CNN added a brilliant assist to the moment. When Donald Trump tried to escape Weijia Zhang's persistence, Caitlin Collins showed all other White House reporters how to not let Donald Trump change the subject when he is cornered. Here is how 2 women reporters who would not play Donald Trump's game drove him out of his own press conference today.
Said many times that the U.S. is doing far better than any other country when it comes to testing.
Yes.
Why does that matter? Why is this a global competition to you if every day Americans are still losing their lives and we're still seeing more cases every day?
Well, they're losing their lives everywhere in the world, and maybe that's a question you should ask China. Don't ask me, ask China that question, okay? When you ask them that question, you may get a very unusual answer. Yes, behind you, please.
What, sir, why are you saying that to me specifically?
I'm
That I
telling
should
you,
ask
I'm not
China?
saying it specifically to anybody. I'm saying it to anybody that would ask a nasty question
That's
like
not
that.
a nasty
Please
question.
go ahead.
Why does it matter?
Okay, anybody else? Please, go ahead in the back, please.
I have two
No,
questions.
it's okay.
But
We'll
you
go
pointed
here.
to me. I have two questions, Mr.
Next,
President.
next, please.
But you called on me.
I did, and you didn't respond, and now I'm calling on
Sorry, I just
the
want
young lady in the back, please.
to let my colleague finish.
Okay.
But can I ask you?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Next, please. And then that cowardly walk. Donald Trump begged for another question, begged for another question, begged for a change of subject. Next, please. And instead, he got Caitlin Collins. He got persistence. He got strength that would not budge. And I'm almost sure that I heard a standing ovation in homes from coast to coast when Weijia Zhang and Caitlin Collins terrified Donald Trump to the point where the only thing he could think of doing was literally walking away, rushing back into the safety of the Oval Office. Dr. Najee Masri of Louisiana State University's hospital has been keeping a video